side by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
And that's definitely the way you get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. When you look at this defense, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Throwing is McCarthy. Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
Now McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Slot man moves right. Here's McCarthy. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
They run for it with Hunt. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to put that first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, yellow, 43.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Mexico City first down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You look at his defense for the Vikings. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. They give him 13 yards there on the play, and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set. Yep, ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 34. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns just going to call productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Strike 2. 60 red. 60. Hey, confused. Hut.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Bates.
A gain of 9
What a
yards.
methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
On the set.
2nd and goal from the 1. On to the 2nd quarter. Mexico City in possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ball start, offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
6, 32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Ready, red, yellow, 52 blue.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
There certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
43. Still,
They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Armadillos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nice little juke. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. But now out comes Minnesota. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murray. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air with McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Right after right down the middle. And we are tied
44 fucking seconds.
So all even at 7 down as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. And they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Set, ready. 33, yellow, blue striker. Hunt, hunt.
Love looking to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Love now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. But big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Okay, right.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 30, yellow, blue. You're in the spin. Pause, red. You, yellow. Black, ultra. Cut.
To throw now, here's Love. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Looking to put a drive together. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to be stacked up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the
Oh,
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
McCarthy going to throw again. Pass taken.
No, what the fuck?
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ty Felton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, look at the juke.
Oh my God, why did you do that way?
35 to the 36. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Hey, bring the striker. Claws red.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Black ultra. Sticky, green, white, white.
Back to throw now on first down. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Matthew Golden, 51 yards. And the Armadillos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Aubrey Good with the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. It's Murray. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our... Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for Mexico City. First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there. They leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Armadillos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors. Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Come on, y'all.
Acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
Wow, this is kind of up and
It's a
down.
gain of 6. And it's second down.
Brings up second
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. On play action, now McCarthy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Pat Freiermuth, 42 yards. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game has been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Here we go. Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Love from the gun. That is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 20! Touchdown! A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Armadillos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Vikings head out to take over once again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is McCarthy. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now McCarthy. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. This is a massive man.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Claws red.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
95.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Second and a couple, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Smash 50, green. Blue striker.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
10 black. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Armadillos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Oh, what a move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37th, gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 37.
Again to the fullback on the dive. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Pat Freiermuth with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 4. still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perkins. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And so covers it on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Ready, ready. Cut.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 4th down.
Black. 95. Check.
On 4th down, Love. Thanks to Kraft, the tight end. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Love looking to throw it. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
It's 4th down.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air with McCarthy. They've got his man complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air again, McCarthy. He's got his tight end flyer move right side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for one reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.